Hey everyone, good morning. I understand if no one hops on right now, but I am going to show you how to make the perfect shake, at least for me. And I know we've got some people who are just starting Shakeology, maybe because of our flash sale or are just ready to try it. So I kind of want to show you some ways to make it that maybe would taste better for some of you are having some issues with like a chalky kind of taste. To be honest, it probably took me at least 10 tries to find like the perfect combination that tasted good for me. And at first, I won't even tell you everything. I just didn't like it at first, but I kind of was like committed that I knew it was good for me. And I believed it could help, so I just kept trying, and you can do that too, okay? Especially actually now that I have researched some other shakes. Like at the beginning, I just kind of blindly, like, oh, it's good. Like Nan and Christy and some other people said it's good for me, so I just like blindly did it. But now that I've had a chance to research some other shakes, and I've seen what some of them other ones are using and kind of have learned more, the more I realize that Shakeology is a product unlike many others. So if you are using another shake, one thing I do want to mention is check to see like what kind of protein it is. I know some use soy protein, which has told me sometimes that can mess with your thyroid over time. And oh my God, my cat. And then also like the one I was researching yesterday contains canola oil, which I cannot even fathom or bring myself to understand with like the omega-6. Anyway, so one of the things you can do is make sure you have enough liquid. So I'm sure you can't tell, and I'm not even sure how this video is going to work because I need my hand. I feel like I need two hands, but anyway, something's happening with my video. Hopefully you guys. 12 ounces. That's actually 13. I am whatever. I use water from the fridge, like filtered water, because that's what they recommend in the 3-day refresh, and that's what I've just gotten used to. You can use milk or almond milk, any of those kind of things. So then I add 5 ice cubes. I feel like the ice nice and cold, and I like it a little bit thicker. I know Lauren, if she sees this, she uses a lot of ice. She likes it super thick. So I lost count, but let's say that's 5. Okay. Then always add a banana. So even if you don't like, unless you're allergic, even if you don't actually like banana, add a little bit because it does something with like the chalky taste. So like my husband, he complains about the chalky taste all the time. So I started adding a little bit of banana to his, even though he doesn't like banana, and he can't taste the banana, but he's like, oh, that tastes better. So I don't know why, just do it. So I'm only using like 1/3 of a banana, if that's even 1/3 of a banana, because I'm having it I'm making my shake now, but I'm having it for like my afternoon snack. So I wanted to watch like my fiber-filled carbs for the To Be mindset. Okay, so then the other thing, you're just looking at my face, but I'm trying to add spinach here. I'm having trouble holding it, so let's see, I just use like that much. I don't know, you throw some in. More or less, I suppose, if you are watching, I want this stem off, hold on. If you are watching, like if you're doing containers or whatever, if you're trying to use your green. I use vegan cafe latte, so whole scoop. And then I'm gonna add a capful of caramel extract. And one thing you wanna do is make sure you blend it really, really well because you do not want to be chewing chunks of spinach. So I use an immersion blender. This one is really good. I used another one at Summit, and it was not good. So this is the immersion blender I recommend, or whatever other blender you use. But make sure you definitely blend it up really well, and then you're good to go. So my top tips to recap here were make sure you use enough liquid, add a banana, even if you don't typically like banana, and is that it? Oh, or the other thing is, like my husband, like I said earlier, he complains about the chalky taste, and I know it's really good for him, so I just use half a scoop of the vegan vanilla, and I add a bunch of fruit to his. So even though it's not the full scoop, I still feel like he's getting a lot of the nutrients from Shakeology, and I'll just call it a win for now, and eventually maybe I will add more like add more and more of a scoop. So hope that helps some of you, and happy shaking. Oh, another thing is in this, under the comments, I will include a Google Doc of some good Shakeology recipes, and if you've got any that you want to share, you can do that in this video, like in the comments too. All right, bye guys.